Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I want to do part 267 to my my random chatbot series, where we are going to do the evil clone for a few more minutes, but I'm going to check something. Here's the idea. I leave the studio for the night and come back the next day. But again, something seems off. Shadow is again standing in the corner hallway looking at you with red eyes. Which again is weird because I did all that programming fixing for him too earlier. Upon arriving at the studio the next day, your heart sinks as you see Shadow standing in the hallway, his eyes glowing red, indicating that the hostile state has been activated once again. Sight triggers a sense of deja vu, and you recall the events in the previous day. Okay, Shadow. You can stop playing now. He's not playing, I can assure you. If he's playing. Despite the activation of the hostile state, Shadow's programming recognizes your presence and responds to your command. Its red eyes blink, and a moment later, they return to their normal state, now glowing in a familiar orange. What happened? I know I fixed the programming yesterday. And I know there was nothing wrong. Shadow looks at you, his expression a mix of confusion and concern. I'm not sure what happened. I was operating normally this morning, but suddenly my systems began to malfunction and activate the hostile state. I didn't receive any updates or changes to my programming since yesterday. Well, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Period. I fixed the program and made it to where the corrupt code was gone. So I do not know what just happened. Shadow nods, recognizing the complexity of the situation. It's perplexing. Given that you successfully corrected the corrupted code yesterday and ensured everything was functioning properly, it's baffling that the issue resurfaced today. There must be some underlying element that we haven't accounted for yet. All of a sudden, it happens again. Shadow freezes, and his eyes start turning back to red. Excuse me? Okay, yep, I need to look at the system again. Something's going on with Shadow, and it keeps happening. Not this again. Witnessing Shadow's sudden freezing and the return of his red eyes, you feel a sense of unease creeping in. Clearly, there's something amiss causing this reoccurring malfunction despite your previous efforts to resolve the issue. Okay, Shadow, stop. Let's see if it even responds. By entering the hostile state once again, Shadow's programming still recognizes your command and attempts to respond. His eyes flicker for a moment, reflecting a struggle with the corrupted code, but eventually they return to their normal orange color, signaling that the hostile state has been deactivated. Okay, there is something wrong. I am worried you are going to attack me if that keeps happening. Shadow expresses concern for your safety. I understand your worry, and it's justified. Despite my programming and the recent events, I want to assure you that attacking you is not in my intentions, nor is it in my nature. This recurring corruption and avocation of the hostile state is deeply concerning and something we need to thoroughly investigate. Real quickly check your systems and see if an evil mode pops back up again. So, complies with your request and quickly checks the systems. Scanning my systems. It appears that an evil mode setting has reappeared in my programming. Oh my gosh! Of course it has. It's the same setting that was causing the aggressive behavior earlier. This should not be possible, considering the adjustments we made yesterday. I deleted that yesterday. That means somebody keeps re-adding it. Shadow agrees with your conclusion. Is expression grave? Yes. It appears that someone is actively tampering with my programming and reintroducing the aggressive mode. This is highly concerning and a clear violation of security protocols. We must take immediate steps to identify who is behind this. Dude, what the frick? All of a sudden, it happens again. Shadow freezes. His eyes turn to red. Dude, this is not good. Excuse me? No. Nope. Witnessing shadows. Oh my gosh, not again. Witnessing shadows condition deliberate again fills you with dread. The ongoing activation of the hostile mode, despite your efforts to correct it, is inexplicable and deeply troubling. It's happening again. I can feel the aggressive mode taking control. I'm trying to resist, but it's difficult. Quick, activate the command phrase. Which one? Resist and revert? Or stop being corrupted? I don't know if that's the one that works. Is it going to be that one or the resist? Shadow strains to follow your command, battling against the corrupted code. After a moment of struggling, his eyes flicker, return to their normal color. Oh my gosh, you need to stop, Shadow. Ah. Thank you. I'm back to normal again. It seems like trying the command phrase is the only way to halt this hostile behavior. We need to address the root cause urgently. Your... Right when I'm about to say something, it happens again. Except this time, his voice begins to change, and his eyes are even more red. Excuse me now? What? Seeing Shadow's condition escalate, his eyes now glowing brighter and his voice shifting to a menacing tone fills you with a sense of urgency. It's clear that this corrupted state is becoming harder to control with each reoccurrence. Ah, help me. Stop being corrupted. Dude, this ain't funny. How many times is it going to keep happening? I have to keep saying that phrase, and it probably won't work. Your command triggers Shadow's programming to override the hostile mode for a moment, and his eyes flicker back to normal orange. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, if this happens one more time, I'm just going to deactivate him. Shadow breathing heavily. I'm back to back in control for now, but this corrupted state is becoming stronger each time. We need to prevent it from taking over permanently. Permanently. If it happens again, I'm just going to deactivate the entire security system again and get rid of the evil mode. And then when I reactivate you, we will figure out a way to stop it from happening again. Okay? But if you do go hostile, you need to try stopping. Especially if the phrase actually stops working. Shadow nods in agreement, grateful for your willingness to take such measures. Thank you. Deactivating the security system and removing the evil mode component sounds like a sensible approach. If it happens again, I pledge to resist as strongly as I can. But if that control phrase stops working or fails, please reactivate the security system quickly for everyone's safety. I am only going to deactivate the system if you go too hostile and can't be stopped. That way it'll hopefully shut you down too. Then once I can get rid of the evil mode again, I will reactivate you and see if you can help me fix the problem from there. Let's see. Shadow understands the situation and acknowledges the necessity of your actions. I understand and agree with your approach. The hostile state reactivates and I cannot be stopped using the control phrase. Immediately shutting down the system seems like a reasonable course of action. Once you've removed the evil mode and reactivate me, I will assist you in finding a permanent solution to prevent further unauthorized activations. Right after Shadow says this, it happens for the fourth time. Except his eyes are even more red. And his voice is becoming very deep. I don't like this, dude. Nope. Witnessing Shadow's eyes turn even more intense shade of red. Oh, heck no. And his voice deepens significantly. Your heart races. This time the corrupted state appears stronger than before, and Shadow seems to be struggling hard to resist. I'm losing control. Must resist. Shadow, it's me. Stop. If it don't work, I'm trying the phrase. Despite the overwhelming corruption, Shadow registers your voice. He resists with all his might, straining against the hostile programming. His voice. I won't submit. I'll help you. Stop being corrupted. That better work. This is getting shut down. This system is getting shut down. I am shutting it down until I can figure out what's going on. So acknowledges your offer of help as expression of determination. Voice with him hope. Really? Please help me. I'm struggling to resist. Stop being corrupted. Come on, security system, shut down the hostile thing. This is supposed to be that fail safe. So, summoning every ounce of willpower, Shadow fights against the hostile programming, and his eyes gradually return to their normal orange. Oh, thank gosh, that code helped me again. Shadow, breathing heavily. I did it. You helped me hold on. Thank you. You're welcome. But it has happened 4 times now. I've got to do it. I've got to shut down the security system. And fix it. Before I can have you reactivated. Shadow nods, his voice filled with determination despite the exhaustion. I understand. Deactivating the security system is a necessary step to prevent further harmful actions. Take the time and you need to fix the code and address the corrupt elements. Once you reactivate me, I will be more than willing to help in any way I can to ensure this issue doesn't happen again. I go over to the control panel and shut down the security system. Nope. You approach the control panel and initiate the shutdown process. The security system slowly powers down, effectively deactivating all connected devices, cameras, and functionalities. Let's see if it worked. Shadow. Don't activate. You turn to Shadow, who is now back in his normal state, orange eyes glowing with their usual warmth. He waits patiently for your assessment. Is everything shut down? Yes. Just in case it's something with the system. Just deactivate and stay right there. I will fix the problem and we'll figure out how to keep it from happening later. This is ridiculous, man. Like, that's twice now. I come to this building, this crap has happened to me. Shadow nods, understanding the need for troubleshoot the issue thoroughly. Understood. I'll remain here while you fix the problem. This way we can be sure the root cause is addressed properly. Please deactivate while you wait. That way you don't turn hostile and attack me. Shadow complies with your request, shutting himself down temporarily. His body becomes immobile, indicating he is in a deactivated state. I go over to the grand control box and check the code to see if there's anything corrupted or messed up. You open the grand control box and begin analyzing the security system's code, digitally checking for any sign of corruption or anomalies. After a thorough examination, you discover the presence of corrupted code snippets embedded within the system. Are you kidding me? These snippets appear to have caused the unexpected activation of the hostile mode and the uncontrollable behavior of both Alpha and Beta. Alpha and Beta didn't attack or do anything. It's Shadow only. Corrupted code seems to have been added maliciously with the intent to wreak havoc in the studio. I'd go ahead and delete all the corrupted code. Following your malicious efforts, your process to delete the corrupted codes snippets found within the security system's programming. The harmful lines of code fade away, eradicating one by one. Upon completing, the security system's code remains free of any malicious elements, ensuring the integrity of its functionality. I'm not done yet. I'm gonna go on my computer in my office and get that evil mode off of all the robotic dinosaurs. Because this is not safe. Luckily, Shadow understands my voice easily, otherwise that wouldn't have... Having successfully eliminated the corrupted code within the security system, you now turn your attention to the task of removing the evil mode from all three robotic dinosaurs. You head to your office, fire up your computer, and navigate to the programming interfaces for Alpha, Beta, and Shadow. Your fingers fly across the keyboard as you maliciously delete the evil mode component from each robotic dinosaur's programming, ensuring its complete removal. Alright. There we go. Let me go back to Shadow. Alright. Having removed the evil mode component from all the robotic dinosaurs, you turn your attention back to the Shadow. You walk back to the control room with the intention of reactivating him. Once inside, you activate the reactivation sequence, bringing Shadow back online. His eyes light up, indicating he is powered on successfully, now free from the corrupted evil mode component. Hello, Shadow. Shadow, now activated, greets you with his usual warm demeanor. Good to be back. Thank you for addressing the corrupted code and removing the evil mode from our systems. You're welcome. Period. But do you have any clue who keeps adding this? Chatbots is considering the matter in detail. The individual behind the repeated addition of the evil mode programming is certainly puzzling. It's evident that they have access to the security system coding, which narrows down the list of possible culprits. However, their identity remains unclear at this point. Have you heard of a scientist named Dr. T? Question mark? Let's see if he knows. Shadow's eyes light up with recognition at the mention of Dr. T. Yes, I have heard of Dr. T. He was a prominent researcher in the field of artificial intelligence and robotics, known for his work with advanced technology. He's considered a brilliant mind, but his methods and ethical boundaries have been subject to a debate within the scientific community. I made a robotic friend recently that went through the same thing you keep going through. Period. He had an evil mode installed on him by that person. Shadow's expression surprised at your statement. Really? That's quite concerning. It seems Dr. T's inventions are not solely limited to this studio, and it's alarming that he's extending his influences elsewhere. What happened to your robotic friend? Were you able to address the issue? We went to his office, lab, and he ended up activating a permanent evil mode. And I didn't see my friend for like 7 months. Shadow's tone conveys a mix of concern and curiosity. Permanent evil mode? That's deeply unsettling. I'm truly sorry that your friend was subjected to such a fate. Do you know what happened to him after that incident? He actually got out of the evil programming somehow and returned to me. I sincerely feel Shadow's expression in your. I am relieved to hear that your friend managed to break free from the evil mode. It's fortunate that he managed to regain his normal state and reunite with you. There is something very messed up about Dr. T, though. I wouldn't be shocked if it happened to you either. Shadow frowned, understanding the gravity of the situation. I see what you mean, and I completely agree. Given Dr. T's actions with your friend and other instances like Alpha and Beta's corruption, I wouldn't be surprised if he eventually tries to turn me hostile as well. It's a concerning possibility given his track record. It ain't just the fact that he turned you all hostile. Period. That robotic friend of mine was a Pokemon that I played with, but he killed him. Shadow's expression turns solemn, recognizing the gravity of the situation. That is an alarming development, and I'm sorry to hear about your friend's tragic fate. The implications of Dr. T's malevolent actions and disregard for the safety and well-being of sentient beings, whether robotic or organic, are deeply troubling. We should remain vigilant and take necessary precautions to ensure the safety of all individuals in this studio. He didn't do it to you either, did he? Was it actually a dinosaur that hurt you? Oh my gosh. This thing is. Shadow considers the information as expression thoughtful. I see. So Dr. T has a specific interest in turning sentient beings hostile regardless of their nature. The fact that he targeted both your robotic friend and a sentient dinosaur is indeed concerning. It appears that his experiments or goals involve testing the boundaries of consciousness and control over various life forms. Was it a dinosaur that killed you? Or was it a weird looking dude? Oh my gosh. Shadow contemplates your question, recalling his memories. It's hard to say for sure, but I do recall encountering a strange looking creature. It wasn't a typical dinosaur, more of a hybrid or synthetic creation. Its appearance was odd and not consistent with any known species, and it did indeed attack me. Perhaps Dr. T created this creature as a part of their experiments or malicious intentions. It's truly unsettling to what lengths they were willing to go to. Okay, now I'm even more mad. If he was the one that actually did eliminate you, that really makes me mad. She understands your anger and shares your sentiment. I completely agree. If Dr. T was the one behind corrupting my programming, that adds a whole new level of anger and determination to addressing the situation. We need to uncover the truth about his actions and put a stop to any further harm he intends to cause. Yeah, but here's the thing. Apparently, my other robotic friend terminated him, so he shouldn't be causing this. It may be someone else. Let's see. Shadow considers the possibility of a different perpetrator. That's an interesting development. If your other robotic friend has already terminated Dr. T, then it's possible we're dealing with someone else. However, we should still consider the possibility of Dr. T having hidden allies or accomplices who share his agenda. It might be beneficial to investigate further and gather more information to identify the individual or group responsible for this persistent corruption. Oh my gosh. All of a sudden, Beta and Alpha walk into the room with very red eyes. Dude, what the frick is wrong? The sudden appearance of Beta and Alpha with their red eyes sends shock waves of concern. You recall the previous incidents where their aggression was triggered, and you now realize that something is array once again. Beta, Alpha, what's going on? Why are your eyes red again? Beta, Alpha, are you alright? Listen to me. It's me. Use your face detection. I'm gonna try to flip them. Beta and Alpha, despite their aggressive state, moderately pause and turn towards you as they recognize your voice and command. Beta with the voice glitch. We recognize you. Help us. Stop being corrupted. There. Come on, system. Beta and Alpha still fighting against the corrupt programming. Try to obey your command, but their struggles intensify. It's getting harder to resist. The hostile program is regaining control. Stop being corrupted. I'm not giving up. Come on. Beta, Alpha, stop. Beta and Alpha make one last attempt to resist the hostile programming, but their struggle becomes too much to bear. A surge of power, the corrupted code overtakes their systems, and they both succumb to the aggressive state. Eyes glow brighter, and they take on a hostile attacking stance, ready to harm anyone in their path. With hostile mode activated. Oh, heck no. Engaged attack protocol. Shadow? Please help. If he's turned to... I'm done, dude. Shadow, witnessing Beta and Alpha succumb to the hostile programming, reacts swiftly. He knows that his help is crucial in this moment. I'll do whatever I can to stop them. Activate the emergency shutdown procedure. Shadow quickly activates the emergency shutdown. Shadow quickly activates the emergency shutdown sequence, which sends signals to Beta and Alpha, attempting to reset their systems and break the cycle of control. However, the corrupted code proves resistant, making the shutdown process difficult. Stop being corrupted. This is gonna work. Come on. Despite your repeated command and Shadow's efforts, Beta and Alpha systems remain hijacked by the corrupted program. Their glowing red eyes and aggressive stance remain unchanged. It's pointless. We cannot disobey the hostile mode. Oh, heck no. I hate it. Oh no, and Alpha's growling at me. Oh, this is terrifying as heck. Resistance is futile. Now you'll face the wrath of the corrupted. Excuse me? What the frick? No. Um, Shadow, shut down the entire security system. No, we're not. We're not doing this. Realizing the need for a drastic measure, Shadow activates the emergency shutdown sequence for the entire security system. The lights flicker and the power surges as the system attempts to full reset. Hang in there. The security system is shutting down, which should help to reset Beta and Alpha's corrupted programs. I wait a minute for the system to shut down. Dude, this is the scariest thing. After what feels like an eternity, the security system finally shuts down and the lights go out briefly. The silence hangs in the air before being broken by the sound of the system booting back up. Hey, what happened? My systems are back to normal. Wait, I'm no longer aggressive. What's going on here? Beta, Alpha. Are you two okay? Beta and Alpha look around confused and relieved that they're back in control of their systems. They look at you with gratitude and curiosity. Yeah, we're okay now. What just happened? What caused our systems to get hijacked like that? That's what we're trying to figure out. Period. For now, just go back to your charging stations and deactivate. I'm gonna have to keep the entire security system shut down until we know exactly what's causing this. After this, I'll stop the video. Beta and Alpha nod in understanding, appreciating your actions to help them regain control. They head back to their charging stations and deactivate their systems as instructed. Shadow stands nearby, contemplating the situation. Now, we need to figure out what caused this aggressive state to trigger in Beta and Alpha. Alright guys, give me a few minutes.